What it do, my friends? What it do? What it do? What it do? Happy Thursday to all of you guys. Can't believe it, man. Almost to the end of the week. It has been going nutty. Just, workday grind. What's Gucci playing? Let's go. What's up, Angel? How you doing? My brother Charles is in the house. How you doing? How you doing? Jackie Baby's in the house as well. What's up, homie? What's up, homie? Yeah, it's Thursday. It's Thursday. So tomorrow, obviously, is Friday, but today kind of is like my Friday, I suppose ish. Because yeah, tomorrow I'll be in and out of the office. We're gonna start with Squish's official like kickoff to graduation. Yeah, I keep thinking it's Wednesday. I felt like that all week, man. I just feel like I've been off like a couple days and stuff too. So you're not the only one, my friend. You're not the only one. What's up from the barber shop, dude? I need to go hit it too, bro. But I'm trying to wait. I should have just waited an extra week to get my haircut. Um, but then like my hair was really bad then, so I was like, damn, dude. So now I'm gonna try to wait till next week to go and get my haircut. I do need to shave though, because this is like just becoming out of control now, man. I'm itchy too. So I don't know how y'all be doing this, man, because that's just insanely gnarly though. But but yeah, so we'll end up probably keeping it. Well, I'm gonna see how long I'll go today, because again, I'm trying to condense everything I possibly have to do tomorrow and get a head start for next week since I'll be in and out of the office next week. Um and what's up, Ange? How you doing? I'll be ninjaing, listening at work. Thank you so much, Ange. Means the world to me. Thank you so very much. Let me cut that here, bro. I got you. Just swing by Cat City. Okay, man. The amount of money I'm gonna spend to get gas to get over to Cat City, might as well just go down here, man. But no, Cat City, I know I'll probably end up getting some fish tacos out of the deal too, so that may actually be worth it. But yeah, Doom Boogie's in the house. What is up, my brother? Hope all is well with you, man. Hope you are chillaxing and relaxing and not overthinking. See, now I'm saying it. You know what I'm saying? But I be overthinking stuff all the time too. So I'm the last one to be talking about that. But I gotta tell you guys. Honestly, I gotta tell y'all. If you guys saw my last short that I posted yesterday when I went to the supermarket, um I, well, how can I say? I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it's growing on me. The everything seasoning that you get, like the everything bagel type of stuff, like it's been growing on me. It's been really growing on me. Amy loves it, and she's bought the seasoning before. What's up, Corey? How you doing, man? How you doing, brother? Hope all is well. I don't know if you're doing your lunch tomorrow, man. But again, if you guys have not been following Corey Wilkie's movie and music, he does his lunchtime on Friday, so make sure you guys check him out, show him some love. Um, his supermarket struggles, man. You are not joking. Um, but they were sourdough bread, and sourdough bread is like my favorite bread. And how am I doing today? I'm doing Gucci, man. I'm doing super good. I feel good. I just been busy. I've been in meetings like all day, so that's why I'm trying to get through as much of this live today as I can. Um, and before I have to, really weigh out. So as I'm live, I'm kind of going through all my workload, looking down at my calendar, my schedules, because I got to make sure I have everything done. Because next week I'm going to be remote a lot of it, but then I'm just going to be in my fields because of graduation. But doing well, brother. Thank you so much for asking. But would you recommend it for picky eaters? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know because I think if you are a picky eater, that everything seasoning has like a unique taste to it. I don't want to say it's like a garlicky taste, but it's like a garlic spice type of, I don't know. I don't know. I'm doing a worse description of it. But it's really good. It's salty, garlicky, some type of seasoning. I don't know. Doing a shit job of describing it. But I recommend it. I like it. Sourdough bread is probably one of my favorite favorite like breads. that and Hawaiian bread. Woo, beautiful. But I was going through the supermarket and I saw this bread, and the short, like it's literally dead on what happened. Walked by this, saw this everything seasoning sourdough bread, grabbed that. I'm like, what am I gonna eat it with? And then because usually I like toasting sourdough and then putting peanut butter all over it, and then I'm happy. I'm super content with just doing that. So then I will do I'll do that. But I was like, something with the everything seasoning though. I don't know if that'll really pop too well with peanut butter. So I got I saw pastrami and I saw ham. They were both literally right next to each other. I'm like, oh, which way do I go with this? Which way do I go with this? So I got both of them. So today I end up actually bringing out I actually end up bringing the pastrami. I brought mustard, I brought mayo, and I made the sandwich for lunch today. It was the most amazing lunch, man. It literally took me back to like childhood, childhood. If it looks funny, it might taste funny too. That's, what, not a bad. But sometimes the most odd looking things could be the best tasting things too, you know. But essentially, I think about school lunches, man. Like when times are tough, because Amy still be hook and squish up with like some bomb lunches sometimes. So the crazy thing about that is like not that Squish doesn't appreciate it. Like I don't want to make it sound like she doesn't appreciate it, but what the heck? Oh, she does appreciate it. What's up, Matt? How you doing, man? Throwback Thursday. Absolutely Throwback Thursday. So I started thinking about my sandwich stuff, Just my mom used to for the longest time. Well, I think high school, it pretty much stopped in high school. But up until like eighth grade, my mom used to hook me up with my lunch. And actually, let me see if I could actually if I could find a picture of this. Um, let me see. Lunch box. Let me see if I don't know if they still have them, but it was like one of those pails. Actually, yeah, here it is. They still sell them. That's crazy. But let me see. So it was a trip because for the longest time, here I'll actually just use this. I had this, and this was like I don't know. Maybe it was just my school. It probably I don't know. It could have very well just been my school essentially. But I was like, dude, we used to rock around with this, and I think here I'm probably just take a screenshot of this boy. So it really wasn't like the smallest thing, but here. Okay, let me save this, and I could talk about this. Um, really, I gotta try it. Maybe. Oh, you see, man, see, Jackie always be planning trips, never to come visit me, visit everybody else. That's cool though. It's cool. I don't mind Jake Quillen. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Okay, here we go. Boom. So I don't know. I don't know if this was I don't know if this was like cool everywhere else, but at my school, these bad boys were it. These were like the lunchbox. Like everybody had this. And now looking back, it probably pissed teachers off so much. What's up, Eddie? Long time no see, buddy. Hope all is well with you. Thank you so much, man. Good afternoon, bro. Hope you are doing good. We're just sitting here reminiscing about old school lunches. Jackie, go visit. He said, "How heck? Stop! Don't start." Oh, Jackie lost her eyelashes. Oh, that's some. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but so I don't know. I don't know if this was something that you guys used to have. Maybe this was exclusive to just our school, but I could appreciate the teachers being probably upset because I imagine of a class size of like 32 kids all having these. Well, not everybody had them, but a chunk of them. So even 14. They weren't the smallest things, but this was my lunch. And I know my mom used to take me so used to hook it up. Used to hook up these my lunches in here. And then different types of lunches, that we would have. Tuna sandwiches. Used to love them tuna sandwiches, PB and J, ham sandwiches, all of that stuff. Bye. Have a good one, little one. Good seeing you. Bye, Gabby. Um, yeah, so again, I don't know. Maybe it was just exclusive. Maybe it was just exclusive to them, but it just reminded me. Just a simple sandwich. That's what it was. So I don't know what kind of sandwiches did you guys used to have, or what kind of lunches do you guys have to do? We didn't really have a cafeteria. We didn't have a cafeteria at all. Spam sandwiches, hell yes. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we used to get spam sandwiches. You know, bro, those were dope. You could carry your lunch and camp out. Yes, dude. It was everything. My lunchbox doubled up as like the family snacks on road trips. But it was pretty cool. And then I don't know if they had let me see. Maybe again, um zipper. Let's let me see if I can find this. Because they used to be and oh, here we go. All right, yeah, I'm gonna need to. So I guess are these things still a thing? Let me see. Let me take a picture of this, screenshot this bad boy right here. But I remember when these things came out, these used to be a thing. Let me see. Let me put this on here. Again, I didn't prep for any of this because I just went down the damn rabbit hole. But did any of you guys used to have these? Now I'm gonna give this up to my mom, man, because again, this was no damn different than me just having a damn water bottle. It was no different than just having a sealed juice. But this was the coolest thing. This was like the best thing like you could possibly have because it was I don't know, I wouldn't even say status thing. It was just a cool thing to have. This was our flex. This was our flex back in the days. Like if you had this, you were the ish. And almost none of them ever had the connecting straw inside. So if you were there when these things released in stores, then you probably jacked all the straws that were attached to it. So it would drip. It wasn't good. But you know what? Shout out to my parents for, going over to Fedco. I don't know if you guys remember Fedco. Fedco was like a little hybrid between, it was like a baby Walmart back then. I don't know how far Fedco actually went out, but I know in California when we had those, we went there, we went to Sears, we went to everywhere possible so that my parents could get this for me. So again, they got it for me so that we could flex. My brother Henry's in the house. What is up, brother? I have one in my. Oh yeah. Do you really? And you have a hedgehog too, bro? That's so fresh, dude. But my brother Henry's in the house. What is up, my guy? Hope you're doing well, brother. Hope it is a good Thursday, man. Hopefully it's not too busy. But yeah, or a Sunny D, or a Capri Sun or Sunny D. Yeah, see, these were there. But I think Jackie said basic turkey sandwiches. I knew I was going to the park when I saw my parents packing food. See, and I think we would have, I think I may have spoke about those in the past too. When we went here, let me remove that, to the park, we would have well, we do the spam mashup sandwiches. So pretty much it was spam mashed up and then mixed with like either bell peppers, some onions, and some type of a dressing. So I used to call those my beach sandwiches because we would get them every time we went to the beach. So I love spam, but that's probably the one contraption now that I refuse to eat, if at all possible. The last time I ate this was when I went for my grandma's funeral in Chicago. What was it, probably about 3 or 4 years ago? No, it was, yeah, probably about 3 or 4. No, had to be longer than that. Probably about 5 years now. And they had them at the funerals because you could get them when you went to the beach. You get them when you go to funerals or family parties because it was stupid cheap. Remember, spam only used to be $1.50, and I don't know where the hell spam ended up becoming like $4 or $5 now. Like what the deuce? What the deuce? I don't even understand. The price points now on spam is just ridiculous. But that's why we used to call those our beat sandwiches. Because one can of spam would probably make about 14 sandwiches. So now you have 3 cans of spam. What are you looking at? 52 sandwiches, 58 sandwiches, whatever the math is on that. And that was it. Each can of spam back then was probably $1.25, if not a little bit cheaper. You know, so I was like, dude, that's whatever, an incredible deal. You know, his main is pork chop, the hedgehog. Ah! That is the greatest thing I've heard all day, man. That is exactly, man. Till today, sandwiches are still my favorite go-to on trips. I agree. Now, if you haven't seen the video, we did a video when we went up and we met up with Gio and Grace up in Central Cali somewhere, Morro Bay. If you haven't seen that video, Amy made road sandwiches. And I love it, love it, love it when Amy makes road sandwiches. Um, Amy's road sandwiches, she gets the spread for in and out, and legit, it's just ham, it's white bread, ham, in and out spread, and American cheese. Bomb. That is absolutely the best freaking sandwich in the world, at least to me. So at that point, it doesn't even really matter. Doesn't really matter what anybody else thinks, because that to me is one of the best road sandwiches. Will I eat that sandwiches here at home? Hell no. Well, I don't know. Maybe. That maybe. I don't know. But on the road, that boy just hits different. So if you want to see what that looks like, go check out the Morro Bay video and you'll be able to. Dude, 808, I hear you, man. Exactly. When did spam become a luxury? I don't know. And I can't even wrap my head around it. That and the little Vienna sausage weenies that I absolutely love, them too. You know, that's literally spam, the little sausages. You can find those at Costco at all times of the year, stacked up. And then the pandemic came, and then it just went, and it went, and it went. I'm like, since when do you fools like this? That was like our thing that we used to love. When did you guys start to like this? And some people killed me. Well, it's not that I really liked it. It's just that during this pandemic, if I need something to eat, it's there. And if I end up having to throw it away, oh well. Oh, you're like throwing away the stuff I love the most before the pandemic. Fried spam, cut up spam, spam over rice with an egg, with a runny yolk egg. Fried spam with an egg over noodles. Take a cup of noodles, make the cup of noodles, make an egg, put the egg in it, chop up spam, put it in there. Fry the spam, put it over rice, put some soy sauce, killer. You know, take a piece of spam, take in a piece of toast, put American cheese, have you a spam sandwich. Like, it's just the possibilities, the possibilities. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Louise is in the house. What is up, Louise? Louise, I believe, is it this weekend it's your son's birthday? I've lost all sense of time with everything. But if it was his birthday and I missed it, happy belated birthday. If it's his birthday coming up, happy birthday. And if I'm completely off, well, happy birthday whenever your birthday is. Yo, boy Bacon is just living in a world of confusion. Good to see you, Louise. Hell yeah, love me some bologna sandwiches. Yes. The other meat that just tends to get a bunch of grief. Oh my God, you eat bologna? Do you know how many animals it came from? Well, many amazing tasting animals, apparently. But I could care less because bologna sandwiches slap. You fry the bologna, you toast some bread, you put some American cheese on it, you put the fried bologna on the American cheese and flatten up the bread, and it's kind of like a ghetto grilled cheese with ghetto bacon, aka bologna. Whoo! I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Amazing. Amazing. But I do love me. And my boy, his we would often swap sandwiches sometimes. Often swap them. So my mom would make some killer sandwiches. If my dad had to make it, it'd be peanut butter jelly sandwiches. I'm still a fan. I'm not talking now peanut butter and jelly sandwiches at all. But let's be real here. If I had a ham sandwich and my boy George, he had a bologna sandwich, it's his mom. Again, to perfection. Two white bread, little bit of mayo spread on there on both sides. Light. When I mean light, I mean light spread of mayo. A piece of bologna, a perfectly cut tomato, and one perfectly green, crispy lettuce leaf on there. Take the other one on there. Bomb. Super bomb. So I was like, dude, that's just, and we'll swap. Amazing bologna sandwich. So when you say you're treating the family some expensive food, you give them spam. Absolutely. I give them spam. I give them Wonder Bread, and 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 if it is the cheddar cheese, it's at what do you call it? Tamamook. You know which one of the expensive ass cheddar cheese? Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's an expensive meal, man. It used to be a thing where we'd make fried spam sandwiches. When you fry it up a little bit, and dude, I still eat that. So Corey, my favorite breakfast when I have time to make it: fried spam, Eggo waffles, and cheese, with just a couple little drizzles of syrup. I'm telling you, do not knock it until you try it. Eggo waffle. So it's like this: Eggo waffle, light butter, American cheese, fried spam, put it on top, drip, syrup, drip, syrup, drip, drip, drip. So it's like looks like a one, two, three, four, five. Eggo waffle, light layer of light layer butter, back on there. Try that bad boy and tell me that ain't the best day of your life. Unless somebody else eats it like that. Then you know I ain't lying. And if you say it's not good, you lying. I'm gonna put that out there. You lying. Yeah, you lying. Let's see here. Let's see. Henry Boo. Yep. Issa puts Doritos in sandwiches. That's not bad either. We went camping out in the dunes one time. Um, Squish wasn't even thought of, man. So this was probably about 15 years ago, to be honest. 15, 16 years ago. Um, yeah. And one of the best sandwiches I had. That's how I think Amy made it with, it was probably a ham sandwich with Doritos inside, with pepperoncinis and potato chips on the side. That's like having double chips, man. Double chips. Doritos in the inside of the sandwich, potato chips on the side, and pepperoncinis. Pepperoncinis as a garnish. I mean, I know other places, restaurants do it, but a pepperoncini. It was just, ooh, ooh, you have no idea. I used to have Beauville sandwiches as a kid. I would just make myself a lunch because I'm out of games expo all day, and of course I had to have. What is what's Bovril? What is that? Here, let me see. Bo Bovril? Is it the? Is it a spread or is it something else? I'm kind of curious now myself. You don't have to send me a picture of this if you guys have pictures, man. I'm so down. I was scared of spam for most of my life. Dude, why, bud? Why? There's nothing to be scared of, my friend. It's just, again, you know why you're scared? I'm gonna tell you why you're scared. Because a lot of people put such a bad name on spam that, oh my god, do you even know what you're eating? No, I don't care. Whatever it is I'm eating, if you spam it, it's amazing. And not by spam it. Well, I guess that's a phrase you could say. If I'm gonna spam something, it means I'm gonna fry the hell out of it. I mean, there's nothing to be afraid of, my friend. I don't know if you're so scared of it, but once we hang out, I will hold your hand and walk you through the spam process. Don't worry about it. I'm a professional, bro. We could do this. You could feel safe with me. There's no need. Don't fear the spam. Embrace the spam. Don't talk shit about the spam. Love the spam. Don't make spam just be secondary. Make spam number one in your life, number one in your heart. All right? Take that from me. The mayor of Chicago's in the house. What is up, Felix? How you doing, man? Felix, what's your favorite sandwich, bro? Yep. Oh, hot Cheetos in the sandwich. True that. True that. Yeah. 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 Vienna sausages, Eddie. Hell yes. Canned ham. Hell yes. Mm. Mm. Two good things right there, man. Without a doubt. Let's see. People saying, what up? Chips on a sandwich is a must for sure. Hmm. Absolutely a must. Absolutely. Chips and sandwiches go together like hamburger and fries, or hamburger chips. There's a place that's down the street from our place that you could actually get their homemade chips, and it's like literally chips. Now, if you say fish and chips, then it's usually fish and fries. But nah, like chips, homemade chips. Woo, woo, it's that heat. Spam and rice is mandatory here in Hawaii. Are you in Hawaii, bro? I had no idea you were out in Hawaii. Is that the 808? Is that Hawaii? If that's the case, yeah, I'm dumb. I'm sorry. But yes, absolutely. Especially we went to McDonald's, man. And I seeked out the McDonald's when I was out in Hawaii. I seeked it out because I needed that breakfast, man. Polynesian sausage with spam, with scrambled eggs and rice. Man, God, man. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. What's up, Compa Big Kid Parkinson? We talking so much possibilities of spam. I love spam, man. The possibilities are endless. And I think that's why I was so happy when we went out to the carnival. Spam fries. Now, people like, are you playing it up for the camera for the YouTube shorts? No, man, that was a legit happiness. Spam fries. That started off my fair day. Just we had an amazing lemonade. Amazing lemonade. Then I washed the spam fries down with that amazing lemonade. But before that, I had beer. So basically, I had beer that the lemonade washed down, that the spam washed down, that the lemonade washed down from the spam. Amazing. Spam for sure puts you medium. Oh, spam for sure puts your sodium intake. Yeah, puts you over for your sodium intake for a day. If you eat as much spam in one sitting, that should be your sodium intake for like 3 months, bro. But that's only if you pay attention to those details. I try not to pay too much. And then now that's not even the worst part, Corey. I think if you take the spam and you put it in a cup of noodles, that right there is your sodium intake for a year. Yeah, his birthday was Saturday, just gone. Now he's 16. Oh man, happy birthday to the 16-year-old man. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, 16-year-old. Happy birthday to you. Yay. Wish him our best. Let's see. I love you, bro, but I must confess, I don't like spam. You know what though? Again, this is the differences that make us love each other, you know? And I'm okay with that, man. Henry, I still think you're perfect, man. But I mean, I get it though. Spam isn't everybody's cup of tea. I get that, But uh, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe spam did you wrong in one way or another. Maybe you just didn't have a good experience with spam. Whatever it is, I want to sincerely apologize on behalf of the Spam Corporation to you and hope in the future you would give them a try. Maybe. I hope. If not, I still love you, man. It is all good, bro. Audra as the chaos is in the house. What is up, D? How is everything with y'all? Potted meat. That's what my mom likes to call it. But in Belize, of course, it doesn't say potted meat. So in Belize, when we go, it's okay, what's for lunch today? Potted meat. And they say quick, potted meat. Okay, and you already know what that means. But yeah, potted meat. Hell yeah. But I want some bologna. Hell yeah, me too, man. My bologna has a first name. Did you guys ever see Bad Boys? The very first one where he's like where Marcus was eating the sandwich when he had the witness next and he goes, oh, even though you're eating bologna, he goes, what are you talking about? It's just bologna. My bologna has a first name. And she's like, well, actually, your bologna has like 13 different names. And he's just like, "Mm." Love that scene. That's a good scene. I grew up with bologna. Hell yeah. Love it. Love it. Love it. So shout out to D. Shout out to Chilo, man. Not their lunchtime. That's what I do. Their whiskey Wednesdays. Uh, we had that. And I got to pinpoint. I got to find a short because I did do a short where I had the Warhead soda, and they had it yesterday. And shout out to Chilo for being a thug, man. That dude, I mean, they liked it. That's good. Again, we all have different tastes. Me, hell no, I couldn't do the damn Warhead soda. Was not for me. We had two different ones, so I can't remember what the other one was. I didn't like them. Not my no, hell no, not my jam. But they liked them. They thought it was all right. They thought it was pretty good. And then Chilo for taking it above and mixing his with whiskey. Golly, not in a million years would I have done that. I mean, I probably would. If there's whiskey, I'll drink it. But shout out for him doing it, man. That had me cracking up. I was in bed watching it, and I was just freaking cracking up and just dying, man. Um, and I walked in at the right time. Pulled, I just pulled up to Sprouts for a sandwich. Nice. What kind of sandwich are you getting? Ooh, Sprouts. I never had Sprouts from sandwiches. Oh, by the way, let me know the bread you use for Val's grilled cheese. She says she loves how you guys make them. Oh, what bread do we have? Did she have a blio or was it a regular bread? I will ask Amy because Amy was the one that had it, and I don't remember which bread we had, but I will. Remind me. I'll ask Amy. Um, you're making me hungry. I'm sorry, Edge. I'm sorry. I just ate my sandwiches, and guess what? My big ass is already getting hungry again. you know. So I just keep drinking water to fill me up again. Tonight, it's Squish's sports banquet. So I don't know what they're gonna feed us. There's a good chance it's about to be pizza. So, I probably should eat before I go. But not because I don't like pizza, because I love pizza. I love pizza. Now going back to my childhood, what was the one thing DJ NC's in the house. What's up? Happy Thursday. Just stopping in, about to have lunch. Yeah. Happy Thursday to you, DJ NC. Hope you have an amazing lunch. Thank you so much for stopping in. That means the world to me. Thank you, thank you. But guys, if you're in the chat, let's get this a little interactive here. What was the one thing that you used to get in your lunch that you never got all the time, and when you got it, it was amazing? Like, it just, like, you open it up and like other kids was like, "Nah, you got that? Oh, what lucky!" Because I don't know if kids still do that, but I remember back in the days, like, you open up something and it was something that other kids wanted. "Oh, lucky! Dog, you got that, lucky! Oh, you went where, lucky?" It was like, dude, how goofy do we look? Because I mean, it's one thing to just be like, "Oh man, lucky, bro." Like, like I think now it's like when somebody goes somewhere and eats like amazing food, and it's like, "Oh man, lucky." But the facial expressions kids used to have, "Lucky, so hey Pablo, did you see what Pete has? Lucky." And I was like, "Oh my god, man!" As I crack up, "Oh my goodness, foodies unite! You already know." DJ NC celebrating 14 months with the crew. Thank you for being a big, important part of this crew, DJ NC. Have an amazing lunch. Thank you. Um, Driving home, but listening in. Cool. Thank you so much. And people saying hello to everybody. Yes, chips inside a sandwich. It's just a different experience. Yummy. Hell yes. Oh, it's a beef extract. Okay, so, and do they still sell it? I wonder if they sell it here. So how would you eat it? Just as a spread and you put other meat? So curious. I don't know. I'm backed up over here. My man, I know you would kill some spam. Dude, my hand on everything I love. I kid you not. We ate so much spam musubis when we were in Hawaii. We either ate poke or we ate spam musubis. And we found one that did breakfast spam musubis, man, that had little bit of egg, bacon, and wrapped in the seaweed over the spam. Oh, literally talk about tears. I like looked at it, I was like, I can't believe this is a thing. I don't even want to go back to the mainland. I just want to stay here in Hawaii forever because this is so damn good. And then Amy comes by with her poke, and we take a bite of the poke. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I love poke, and I thought we had good poke here in LA, but god dang it, this is nothing compared to what that's poke. That's fresh. That thing sounds so that tastes so fresh. I feel like the fish is still swimming in my damn mouth. But I know it ain't because it's chopped up in little delicious little pieces. It was so damn good. It was so damn good. It was so damn good. Damn, I love every part of Hawaii. It's like a spread. It looks like. Oh, okay. Homemade chips at a restaurant are bomb.com, bro. With some blue cheese dressing. I couldn't agree with you anymore, man. You used to add boiling water to it, drink it at football, but also use it as a spread. It's really what? I gotta try this now. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I just bought 18 pack of 12. Yeah, see, but they were so much cheaper, man. Yeah, dude. But Bacon is talking so much about spam that not even spammers are willing to fight with that. Yeah, I right. Gotta love me a good bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. BLTs, yes, 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 yes. I may have mentioned in one of my streams, but I used to go to school like just the block up the street. Um, and we used to have a restaurant that's down. Actually, the restaurant, Henry, D, Chilo, all of you guys that are in here where we went, where it's Lucky Boys, actually used to be named Amy's. And I used to go there so much. And again, different times, starting from when I graduated in eighth grade, throughout high school, throughout when I started working back at that school when I was 18, they had BLT sandwiches, curly fries, and an orange whip, aka Orange Bang. And that was like my go-to lunch at least twice a week. Oh my god, BLTs done right. Well, I've seen some done wrong, which is kind of like, but oh my god, BLTs, you're absolutely right, man. Absolutely right. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Absolutely. Have a great lunch. I'm not even keen on spam, but those spam fries, they were good. They fried them. I think they air fried them too. So it wasn't greasy. It was super, super, super good. Henry, you're not alone, buddy. I'm not a fan of spam. So, okay, I guess I could accept it, guys. Let's just blame Issa for me not liking spam. That was my first blame anyway. I don't know why you think I would blame anybody else. For sure, Matt. Love some BLTs, especially fresh tomatoes from the garden. Why am I not shocked that Corey has fresh tomatoes from a garden? I have apricots though. Like we have an apricot tree at the place we're at right now, and oh my gosh, those apricots are just mm, it's amazing. I can confirm when bacon soda spam fries with you. Yeah, I just light up, and again, it's like I don't know. Food legit brings me happiness. So when people think I'm doing shorts like this just because it's just not like I'm just creating a creating a character to do these shorts, they couldn't be more wrong. It is legit like happiness when I'm doing these shorts, man. Um okay. How about some tortas? Let's go. Go. The I like tortas. I like tortas. I mean, yeah, I like tortas. Is it my favorite? No, because yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a reason for why it not being my favorite, but they're good. What's up, Jason? How you doing, man? I'm a little backed up in the chat, man, but thank you so much for being in here, man. I'm like going on a rant. I'm like hella thirsty. Domino's growing up. Okay, that's what's up. I used to get county lunches, but some of those lunches were on point, man. Sprout sandwiches are good. I gotta try these, man. Hostess cupcakes and Twinkies. When those were in there, you're like lucky. Jacob's Club biscuits. It was a wrap biscuit covered in thick chocolate. So nice. Is this the one that kids used to be like, lucky? I went for a chicken salad yesterday, but they don't have them anymore. That's ridiculous. Where the hell is Issa, man? She needs to get some of these chicken salads, man. Where's the chicken salads? Well, not lunch from home, but lunch from middle school all the way to high school. We always grew up with free lunches, but the personal Domino's pizza always hit. Well, the ones that we bought. Yeah. So actually, that's what I was gonna say. Walk up to the cafeteria with those little yellow lunch tickets. If you got there late, you would get those cold ass ham sandwich subs that nobody wanted. That's like it was like it's not even fully defrosted yet, but they were. It's like here you go, you can eat this, honey. But, ma'am, the sandwich sounds like yeah, but it's fine if you just hold it in your hand like this for just another 10 seconds. It should warm up just a slight bit, but it's frozen. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You shouldn't have been late. If you can sit here and be here late, then you wouldn't have gotten a cold sandwich, right? So next time, so what's our takeaway point? Get to lunch on time and you're gonna get a warm meal, right? Enjoy your popsicle. I mean, enjoy your sandwich. Oh my god. I work at Sprouts once in a while. I get a sandwich here. Nice. Dude, I'm there's one that I have to go around this area anyway. Who knows? Maybe I stop by, man. That place with those huge street. Yep, that was it. That was used to be Amy's, and then but Amy's was owned by Lucky Boys. So pretty much, if I want to get curly fries, I'm sure it would be the same thing. But yeah, it used to be Amy's. Opinions on BLT with avocado? I think it's an overkill. And then that's not just BLT. That's club sandwiches too. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of avocado in anything form. I love avocado. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not a fan of avocado in my burgers, in my sandwiches. I just like them on the side where I could put lemon and salt on it, and then I'm a fan. But yeah, it's to me, Doom. It's an overkill. Don't put a damn avocado in my BLT. Um, oh my god, those apricots are juicy. Oh, you have to eat them with the napkin because if you bite the apricots, go. I'm not a fan of tortas. You know what? I know Jimmy's getting his fucking haircut right now, but what was it? Was it a torta that I think that was. Um I can't pronounce that, but ahogas, the wet tortas. Maybe that's what my best friend his mother-in-law made for Black Friday. But that's the only one. But I'm not a fan of those. But she made it one year with the leftover turkey. Maybe it was that. I don't know. But if he can check in or if he could listen in, then yeah, that ooh, simply amazing, man. But yeah, other than that, yeah, I don't really like stuff on my hands. It's gonna sound weird. I don't know if I've mentioned that before. So my hands always have to be like this. Like if I'm eating, like we ate at a restaurant yesterday where I had to like we had king crab legs, we had lobster tails, and a lot of using your hands. And like I just had a stack of napkins here because I don't like things on my hands. I get very like icky with stuff being on my hands, so I have to always wash off my hands. Or yeah, so yeah, I'm a little weird like that. Member extraordinaire is in the house. What's up, all the lunchy time crew? What's up, brother? Thank you so much for being in here, my guy. I appreciate you so very much. Hope all is well with you. Happy Thursday, man. All right, man. Let the party begin, man. Daniel Delgado was in the house. Um, the advert for biscuit, the ad, well, for it was if you like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit, join our club. So I guess you know what? So going back to Louise, I don't know if you were in here when we were talking about it. I don't know if it was last week or maybe it was Monday where we started talking about the our eighth grade breakfast that we had, our final breakfast that we had together, we had biscuits and chocolate. So it was biscuits and then they poured chocolate on it. So I'm wondering if that's a UK thing that my teacher's mom brought to him and he shared that with us. It very well could be because if that's kind of like the basics of that, I'm assuming that's probably where that came from. So, oh, that's pretty cool, man. Wow, that voice respect. Agree, overkill, especially because avocado usually sides in burgers too, right? Unless they mush it in there, but it's like, like what the hell? And then like you spend and Amy loves avocado in everything she eats for the most part. So if she gets it in the sandwich, you're 100% right, Henry. Like it's fun. It's fun to watch Amy, and it's like she's enjoying it, but she's frustrated all in one shot because yes, she bites it, and the avocado just go whoop de doo right on out the damn sandwich, and then she goes in and she takes her knife and then she tries to shove it back in, and then she bites the sandwich again, and whoop de doo right back out again. And that avocado's like, you ain't eating me, and it makes a valiant attempt to run away. So, so yes, 100% on that one, man. On the odd occasion, my mom would put a small lunch bag filled with random mixtures of sweets in my see, and then that would be the lucky um cuts cuts back to the chocolate syrup incident. Oh my god. You know what? Oh, do I have oh I just had that picture. Oh my god. Yeah. Doom, do you remember when that or were you on the live? Damn it, when was it? It was like one of the last Disney times I was there. So we went in, we were in with Gain Life, and then she had her magic shell chocolate, and she tried to put some on whatever I was eating, and instead of putting it on there, uh, she squirted it all over my damn hands. And I was like, dude, that's so dangerous, Gain. You can't do that, sis. I'm like, for the one reason that I'm fat. So if I see chocolate, automatically I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna bite it. So not the fact that you have freaking chocolate on my fingers, and if I don't take close care of that, like right now, I'm gonna mess around and put my finger in my mouth and try to bite it. And this is just bad. It's not done willfully. It's just what happens when you're freaking husky. You just bite everything that has freaking chocolate on it. Oh my god, I gotta find that picture. If I find that picture next time, I'll post it up. But oh my god, that was the funniest thing because I literally just found that picture and it's like her looking at me like all guilty. So if I do find it, because I do have it, and I was gonna save it, and then I'm gonna put it up on the IG. And I'll put it up on my IG so that you guys could see it. Because I honestly don't remember when that actually was, but it was so freaking funny. Yeah, it was freaking funny. Yeah, off the top of my head, I got like 20,000 pictures on here, so it's kind of like a needle in a haystack. Oh wait, maybe it was this? Was it this? Hold on. Maybe, maybe, maybe. No, it wasn't that time. That was another time. But I do have a video of Gain all caught up in her hair, and that's yeah, that's just my sister just caught in her own hair, man. But oh damn it, dude. Yeah, I gotta remember when we did that. But yeah, that was a fun time. Let me see. Was it this one? Oh, there it is. All right, hold on. I'm gonna airdrop this to myself, and then I can share that. But let me go back to the chat. Ninja on my drive. What's up, Bacon and Chat friends? What's up, Katie? How you doing? We are just talking about foods and stuff that are in your lunchbox that when you had all the little kids going, Lucky. So one of the I'm not sure because biscuits. But your biscuits are like cookies, right? This one was like a biscuit mix. So I don't know, man. It very well could be. I could send you some club biscuits in your parcel, but the chocolate, it's all good. Melted chocolate, it will still harden up at some point. I'm down. That sounds amazing. Thank you. What's up, NC? How you doing, brother? Happy Thursday to you. Pop in and show some love. What's up, Gio and Grace? Thank you so much for popping in love. I know I'm backed up on the chat like a mofo right now, but actually, I'm pretty caught up now. So, hi everyone. Have a great Thursday. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you. All right. So here's that picture. Let me see. Where you go, I miss you so. I just literally. Oh, it's a damn stupid format. Okay, hold on. That's easy. Okay, let me take this format, take a screenshot. But it's so dumb. It's so funny though. All right, let me go to my desktop here. Try to find this desktop. Sorry, guys. Again, man, when you do things on the fly, man, let me see. So there we go. We have cookies, we have biscuits. Biscuits are crunchy, cookies should be softer and chewy. See? Man, yeah, we don't label stuff. But if you guys could tell in this picture, I saw this the other day and I was cracking up, man. So look at my hand, and yeah, I mean it's pictures worth 1,000 words right there, right? So, but you know what was funny is that not only did this happen once, but this happened twice. So I was like, at this point, I'm pretty sure you're just doing this on purpose now. And what were we eating? Oh, I was eating a Dole Whip, and I think she was eating a Dole Whip as well. But yeah, so that was actually the funniest. I don't know, man. That whole time we were all together. It was so fun, man. It's always a fun time. And I said, if we talk about Disney, it's not Disneyland I miss per se. It is hanging out with my friends at Disneyland. So if we could take all my friends and link them up and throw them somewhere else that's not Disneyland, man, let's just do that. because that just sounds like a fun time, just in general again. But man, Dunkaroos and those koala cookies filled with chocolate or strawberry, can't remember what they're called, but those were a thing back in my childhood. Dunkaroos, one, and not the Dunkaroos they have now, because I think they unsugared it a little bit down from when we had our Dunkaroos back in the days. Because those Dunkaroos back in the days, I'm telling you, you had those beautiful confetti, what do you call it? Confetti frosty frosting type of deals in your Dunkaroos. That was definitely one of those things that the kids look at your thing and said, "Lucky, Lucky. Hey Billy, did you see what Pete got? Got Dunkaroos, Lucky. Teddy Grahams, yes, Eddie. Yes, 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 Teddy Grahams. Now, what was your favorite? I'll tell you right now, Teddy Graham, the honey one is my favorite. Still my favorite. So I remember back in the days, my mom said, no, again, mind you, cereal, right? Cereal, for whatever reason. Back in the day, cereal thought that cereal used to be healthy, whether it was Frosted Flakes or stuff, you know? So, no, don't be eating all of those cookies. Eat some cereal. So I took the damn honey gram, or what do you call it? What do you call it? Teddy Grahams, put it in a bowl and poured milk over it and I ate it like cereal. But that was okay. But if I ate them individually, it's too much sugar. Don't eat it. That's just too much. That's way too much. But if you put it in a bowl and put milk over it, eat it with a spoon, it was cereal. So amazing. So amazing. But yeah, I think in our lunches back in the days, if we had if you came with pizza, and that's where this all of this really stemmed from. Just pizza, no matter how much your folks made that thing piping hot to the point is like you were just eating rubber with cheese and pepperoni on top. But they wrapped it up in foil to keep it hot to hopefully last 4 hours before your lunch break. You took out that pizza, two, three slices stacked deep. Half the bottom of the cheese was on the top of, just a mess, but cold, pizza. You open that up, and the kids were like, "When you had pizza last night?" I was like, "Yeah," and I got to bring the leftovers. Lucky, I'm so lucky. And then you have the teachers walk by. Well, can I tell you something? You're eating cold food. Man, shut up. But obviously, you couldn't tell the teachers shut up. But even to this day, I love cold pizza, man. Cold pizza is just a hit. What's your favorite flavor of crisp? That's chips, right? Ooh. So my favorite flavors, to be honest with you, barbecue, regular potato, and in my favorite chips of all time is the Funyuns. Oh yeah, love them Funyuns, man. So yeah, those are definitely my favorite ones for sure. Um, but yeah, but all of them are I'm not picky, but those are the top three right there for me. But yeah, so it was always fun to just have those lunches back then. So I know Amy hooks it up, and I actually asked Amy. I asked Amy this past week too, and I was like, oh hey, are you still gonna make Squish her lunch when she starts high school next year? And she goes, well, yeah. Okay. So, but we could actually it's so you could tell Squish, because I think when I was in eighth grade too, I got away from this again. If you guys are just joining in, I think by seventh grade, eighth grade, I gave that up, and I didn't want to use that anymore. So I ended up just taking my lunch in a paper bag. And again, much love to my parents for always accommodating that. They went to like Smart and Final or Costco, or well, it wasn't even Costco back then. It was called Price Club. Um, I bought a pack of just brown lunch bags and then threw my lunch in there as well. And then I would take it. So Squish right now finds reason why she doesn't need her lunch bag. And it's not like she has like an obnoxiously big one like this one. But she still has it, and a little small one, and she finds reason not to take it anymore, and I think she's at that age. So next year she would prefer just to take it in a bag, any of the grocery bags that we do from when we grocery shop. So I'm just kind of curious to see how that'll work. Our Funyuns onion flavor, yep, that's it. And Teddy Graham cereal, you made your own cookie crisp. Oh yeah. because that's essentially what Cookie Crisp cereal was. I don't know if you guys grew up even eating that, but it pretty much was just chocolate chip cookies in a pint size like this, and they called it cereal. Again, most unhealthy cereal in the world, but as a kid, thing was heaven on earth, man. Hey, what's up, Mr. Doverfield? Howdy, Bacon Fam. How are you doing today, my friend? Thank you so much for being in here. Yeah, so I was like, that's just it's kind of watching Squish's evolution now, So I wonder how long essentially, because in high school I remember my eating habits changed. What I wanted to eat, ooh, might have to send you some pickled onion monster munch. What? Oh, oh my god. And I'll do unboxing of all of this. I can't wait. I'm ecstatic. Thank you so much. And again, you definitely don't have to, but thank you so much. Like, thank you, thank you. Um, that first package I'll ever receive from the UK. Oh man, Tom's. Wishing it was Friday. I hear you, brother. I hear you, man. But again, things change. And as I think back on my childhood, like I said, I had very, very good childhood, and I will never talk shit about my childhood because it was a good one. Was it perfect? No, not all the time. But there's a couple consistencies that you can see, and I know I never went to school hungry. My parents did throw in some of those special treats back in the days. Like someone mentioned, I forget who said it, when they got the bag of treats sometimes. Occasionally I'd get some cookies in there. You know, uh, when I got the leftover pizza, it was bomb. My mom would show up sometimes with macaroni and cheese and feed my whole class. And then and then as we got older, we actually there was a payphone that they built that they had out like in the school campus itself. And we would put our money together and order a pizza. Um I still remember my childhood. I was born at a young age. Nice. I remember all of mine too. And so it was good. And I think for Squish too, just seeing how she just kind of evolves now, where she doesn't want a lunchbox. I think she just wants it in a bag, or she throws it in her like. I can relate to all of this. And I know for Amy too. Amy just kind of like, oh, she'll still go out and do it for her, but whether it will continue on to high school is just we'll wait and see. The high school she's going to, they have vending machines that have cup of noodles in there. They have food delivery that they could order different things different days a week, and then in their commons area they have, I guess, microwaves and fridges and all that stuff too. So she's gonna have a whole different experience. What's up, Manny? How you doing, my brother? Hope all is well with you, man. Thank you so much for jumping on in. um yeah, so she's getting older. I think that's at the end of the day, that's what it's all boiling down to. But it's kind of crazy because they always say, how's that thing? Once an adult, twice a child, or some shit like that. I don't know. It sounded provocative. I've heard it before. But of course, leave it to me to have the provocative things. Just me typically forget. But you live your childhood. You're an adult, and now we kind of re-see our childhood once again through our little ones. So at this point now, I think this will be where the level of independence now going to high school is just going to be fun, and just to see what she does. How does she take her path? What kind of, because again, we didn't have phones back then, dude. We had freaking pagers. We used to write notes to each other. And I think it's just I spoke to somebody, and I'm not gonna say it. I spoke to somebody who said that they still wrote notes. And my comment was like, you still write notes? That's the shit, dude. Like, because that's just something that we used to do. And the fact that that's just something that they continue to do is just amazing. And because when Squish was younger, I used to leave notes when I used to pack her lunch. If Amy had to fly out for work or something, I would write little notes in there. And then stop, time is flying. She's 14 now, man. Yeah, time is super flying, man. And I think we're very fortunate, love it or hate it, through the part of the pandemic where we were home together and couldn't do anything else. Many people hated it, but as a parent, that was a good solid 2 years. A good solid 2 years. that we had that time to spend with Squish, you know. Yeah, Squish writing you notes was hilarious, dude. She still has like, I still have some of her stuff here, like even then, like that's her drawing, like when she was in here, and then some of her Father's Day card. um she just leaves stuff, and I keep them, and I keep them, and all the ones too that she had left, that we lost in January, but at least I still have some that's here. um I do that with Val, put little notes in her lunch bag. Oh, you poor dude. You know what, man? Yeah, one could see it like that. I feel like I've lived one hell of a life, man. Like, um, seeing her through high school, and I again super 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 excited. Yeah, yeah, So again, it's I love it, man. I think there's just something. I think in a digital age where your phones reign supreme, it's something very special about actually having something that's handwritten, except if like you have my handwriting, because then my handwriting just looks like straight ass. So I try to take my time if I write. But all right, my friends, I honestly cannot believe I've hit that 1 hour mark. I gotta get going. I gotta actually go pick up Squish at 2:45. And Val is really humble and simple. You can give her a rock and she'll say she'll love it and name it Pet Rock, man. I'm telling you. But no, that's what's so incredible about Val too. And and it's hopefully it's a trait that she'll always continue, because Squish is kind of the same way. Um, but anyways, my friends, I gotta skedaddle up out of here. And remember, next week we will not be on a typical lunchtime schedule. That's crazy. Val's birthday is coming up this weekend, so happy, 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 happy birthday, Val. Early birthday, I should say, but I want to put that out in the world. But next week again, we're gonna be on modified lunchtime schedule because of Squish's um uh graduation schedule next week. So we'll see what happens. But maybe one of these streams she'll jump in, and me and her could be fighting back and forth for one of the lunch times if we get a chance to do a lunchtime. But we'll see. We'll see for sure. But again, thank you guys so very much for always riding with us. Thank you guys so much as we start to chase the 20K, which is just there. It's like there, and I want to reach it, and. Hopefully I could grab it. The goal is to be at 20K before I head out to our travels as where we go. But again, guys, remember, don't do anything I wouldn't do twice. This is us, guys. We are fam. We are fam, man. So again, you guys, please love lots, care even more. I love you guys to death. Thank you guys for your always support. All my mods, again, thanks for holding it down for me. My members, again, thank you guys for just supporting us, and everything that we do. And everybody, if you're here, your support is the world. All right, guys. I love you guys, and we will talk very soon. Bye, everybody. Take care.